Okay, short new thing, difficult new thing. Something like regarding the whole video correspondence thing. Like the whole one part of that program is to be able to do like more lessons with people in like different time zones or people who are not looking for a lot of material each week. Um, so yeah, we would just be doing just one thing, and perhaps that would fit with your travel schedule too, so you're not having a whole lot to work with. Um, so would that be start? No, we have one more Monday. Yes, yes we do. So we can talk more about, you know, what what you'd like to do during that time. Perhaps like one thing like this to work on and present, plus maybe one little piece of theory thing. The theory, because it's such a hands-on thing, doesn't feel like most the most productive thing to do video correspondence wise, because there's a lot of back and forth on like introducing a new topic and talking you through how to figure things out, as you've probably noticed. We might be able to pull off a little bit of theory at the same time. But stuff like this, it's on the screen, much easier to do. And I ask that everyone turn in their video demo before 12 noon every Thursday. So this way I got enough time to do everything. That's basically what I'm having for the like the cutoff point. So if anything that comes in after that, I'll be able to get to on Sunday. But then that means we have less time together. Anyway, or less time to work on stuff. So number one here, we're going to talk troubleshooting for something like this, in addition to playing it. Let's play it first. One. Why is it so low? 1, 2, 3, 4. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. 140. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good old 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will try 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Much easier for me to do this while palm muting. So let's talk troubleshooting now. So this is a very, very difficult thing to get going very fast, because you have to weave in and out of the strings. Weave in and out of the strings a lot. Fingers are just doing this kind of gymnastic type thing. So, troubleshooting it. What's something that you can do? Go beat to beat. So if you do a beat to beat approach to get your fingers and your picking hand more accustomed to what's going on, you're going to treat this note as a quarter note. So you're going to go 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, and so on. So what would that sound like at 60? 1, 2, 3, 4. Two full beats, and then make this third beat here, the third down beat, a quarter note. So, what would that sound like? 1, 2, 3, 4. So doing stuff like that can make it much easier to get this down. You can also just practice working up a small portion at a time. This is already a small portion, but because of the difficulty, it could be very, very beneficial to do a smaller piece. And understanding how to do something like this can work in your favor to figure out more difficult pieces of music that you would be interested in doing. Even like working on your own stuff. Perhaps you end up writing something in Guitar Pro that's so ridiculously hard for you. You're like, well, how the hell am I supposed to work on it? Well, these principles, this is the way. So perhaps you just want to work, just work that up. So you work up those the 3 full beats up to that 4th beat. So just work that up. Get that as fast as you can. And then you add a little bit more. So then the next time you work on that much. And then the next time you work on that much. And then eventually you put the whole thing together. And good. Neighbors back home and blasting things. It's always so distracting. Anyway. Number 2 here. So, same breakdown or same principles of making it smaller pieces, totally fine. But yeah, just work this up without the repeat first, and then start adding in those repeats after. Just 4 repetitions for the max is totally fine. Here we go. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. 140, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Palm muting can actually make this a little bit easier to do because of the way your pick will be angled. So that downward slant will allow the string escape to happen a little bit easier when you go to change strings. Not a bad idea to use palm muting with that. So this one was just an example of like using some of these chord shapes we've done. So the goal is just have fun playing various rhythms and whatnot you want. I mean, you can do palm mute accent stuff. You can even like do like some arpeggiated types things. So like so mix it up all kinds of ways and then try and make your own. And to recap what we discussed yesterday, so your major 7 chord is a combination of a major triad plus a minor triad. The minor 7 is the opposite. It goes minor triad followed by a major triad. And then your dominant 7 starts with a major triad followed by diminished triad. And the minor 7 flat 5 also known as your half diminished 7, begins with the diminished triad, followed by a minor triad. So, starting with the first blank bar, on the A string, you're going to just move this C major 7 to start on the A string, and just follow those Roman numerals and input the correct arpeggio. And if any questions come up, let me know. See you next week.